Good morning again. Welcome to Energy Works. We're talking about focusing on what is important today. So, what is important to you? What are the things that you value? What are the things that you would spend most time and effort on? What do you think about? What do you try and improve on? Where is your focus? So, sometimes we may focus on our health, or sometimes we may be focused on our spirituality, or sometimes we might be focusing on I don't know, on um, business or our finances or our friends or our family, or I don't know, different things that we might be focusing on and thinking about. So I don't know what's important to you. All right. All right. So let's talk about our solar plexus chakra. So it's about like our ambition, our ability to go and do stuff. All right. This chakra is weakened by shame or embarrassment or self-consciousness. And the gallbladder is involved. All right. I no longer rely on others' opinions of me. And I guess sometimes we worry about, oh, no sound. Okay. All right. Is that better? Do we have sound now? Okay. Let me know if you can hear it now. Okay. So sometimes we need to feel like we have the power to do things or to change things. Okay, so let's go with the brow chakra. All right, so we'll say the brow chakra and getting into overwhelm. All right, so still no sound 2 minutes ago. Don't know why that is. And hello to Elizabeth, hello to Kathy, hello to Jackie. But can you let me know if you still can't hear? Don't know what's wrong with the sound. Okay, let's see. Do you have any sound now? It won't be any good if we don't have any sound. Huh. Okay, so mental body of the third layer of the aura. Oh. Right, if I take this out, can you hear me now? All right, can anyone hear me yet? Hi, Elizabeth. No, I might have to stop it and start it again. All right. Well, Amanda just said to me you can hear on YouTube, so maybe join the YouTube link. All right. Thanks. All right. Apparently there is sound on YouTube. So try that. Not sure if you can hear. All right. So I'll end that one. Okay. So sorry for everyone else. A few technical difficulties. Okay, I've restarted the Facebook one if anyone wants to be on there, but I'm not sure if that's started up yet. Oh, good morning to Margaret. Okay. All right. So, Mark 2. Thank you for those that jumped on YouTube. You can chat on here too. All right. Well, thank you for letting me know about the sound. I'm trying again without the microphone, seeing if that's working any better. All right. So we're wanting to focus on what's important, and here we are being diverted. So what is important to you? What do you feel, what do you feel like you want to focus on? All right, I'm going to go into the throat chakra now. All right, I'm on a positive mission. All right, yeah, I guess we can see what's happening today is opposition. So this is that classic. So opposition is often when you're trying to do something good and it will be helpful to other people. It's like you will get opposition. And anyway, we can only do what we can do. All right, sometimes we can have false beliefs. So it's like believing things that are wrong, that in our head we know are not right, but we get stuck in that thinking. All right, so now we're going into the crown chakra. And so this is about remembering that we're a spiritual being having a physical experience. All right. So quite a few people I know have been having entities bother them. So we're going to sort of ask for those to be taken away. I think it's also important, like just like you have to feed your body, you have to feed your spirit. So you have to pray, you have to meditate, you have to um, um, you have to take time to listen. So for some people, it might have to be, sit still and quiet to hear the messages. For some people, it might be you could be walking or out in nature, or in this case, you'd have to be out with an umbrella to be able to hear what's important. All right, so Susanna said now she can hear. All right, great. I took the microphone out, so I don't know if that is any worse sound, but anyway. All right, thank you, everybody. And then the Facebook wasn't allowing the comments. So it's certainly been a morning of challenge. Oh, well, onward and upward. Oh, thanks, Jackie. Good morning. All right, so back to the throat chakra. Right, I substitute love, joy, and peace for the old habits of addictions and abuse. So age 6. So I'm not sure what happened when you were 6. Who was somebody abusive, or was it difficult? Did you not get what you needed? What do we need to release from when you were 6? Good morning, Elizabeth. So we're talking about what's most important to us. So I guess, the bottom line is often our family or our health or not only surviving but thriving and feeling like we can fulfill our purpose and that we can do what's in our heart. So I guess this is a discussion about what's in your heart and what you really want to do or what you want to change. All right. All right. I love and trust my creative gifts. Okay, so Elizabeth Jones said, seeing abuse at age 6. It's so hard, and especially for those that are very tender-hearted. And as children, we don't know what to do about that, and we feel powerless to change the abuse that we have experienced or seen. So we're just asking to release the trauma from your body, mind, and energy with regards to that. I also age 3. So I'm not sure what happened when you were 3. Some stuck emotions from age 3. Being disloyal to self. So sometimes we had to do what was best for other people for us to survive. All right, so something else in the aura, layer 4. So layer 4 is like interactions, relationships, bonds. Stagnant energy accumulating in the aura. Age 5 as well. All right. So Elizabeth Jones has mentioned going through asthma attacks at age 3. All right. So the child responding to the mother's feelings. So what was your mum going through that you felt that you couldn't breathe? All right, we're going to jump up into the 10th chakra now. All right. The feeling that's stuck here is always striving. So we're always trying to change things or to make it better. And probably at that age to be loved, to be accepted, to be taken care of. It's like, often we can't meet our own needs at that age and we must rely on our parents. So when there's difficulties in the home, as Lena says, I'm safe. All right, I let go of the feeling that I'm going to miss out on experiencing something. And of course, all our experiences are for our good, even the most awful ones. So it's like, what are we learning through this experience? Oh, so Elizabeth Tricasa says at age 3, the family forgot to pick me up from daycare. Oh, it's so sad, isn't it? Oh, yes, I got left at church once. Mum thought I was with Dad and Dad thought I was with Mum. But another kind family drove me home, which was kind of them because we lived far away. All right, so spearmint oil. So spearmint oil is about expression. What would you like to express? What do you feel you can't express? All right, spearmint can be a helpful remedy for those who struggle with communicating clearly for a wide range of reasons, from feeling scattered and inarticulate to stumbling over words. It assists individuals in becoming emotionally clear about what they want to say and then saying it. In short, spearmint can help individuals access their inner light and convey that light to the world with clarity and confidence. And I really think that sums it up well, because we all have inner light. We need to shine our light. Others need us to shine our light so that they can feel confident. If you can shine your light, well, then maybe I can shine my light. So it's important that we all do shine our light in whatever way that might look. Okay. So you might use the spearmint oil as well to feel clarity, clarity about how you're going to say it, what you want to say, to be able to get that message across in a loving, kind way. All right. So let's go back into the crown chakra. All right, I'm processing my thoughts and feelings appropriately. So sometimes we get stuck and we don't know how to express in a good way, and we might just blurt things out, or we might not feel we can say anything, and then we can get it stuck in our neck or stuck in our throat. All right, I connect easily with life and the people around me. And let's say the people around me value me, because sometimes we don't feel valued. My heart is open and flowing. So age 8 is affecting feeling like you can open your heart. And some stuck emotions from age 8. All right, so what's stuck is deep unresolved grief. So what happened when you were 8? So we're going to ask to release trauma from what happened. All right, I'm going to jump up into one of the higher chakras now. So all right, there is nothing to forgive. The journey is perfection. Sometimes when we're going through difficult things, Susanna's funny. She said, my mum was pregnant and no one consulted with me on this. No. Yeah, well, it changes everything, doesn't it? Especially if you've had another child. We know that we get pushed to the back of the line, and our needs are not going to be so easily met as they were when we were the only child. All right, I fear not what the future holds. All right, so this one's got some generational component to it. So let's go dad's side. Both women and men. Like 17 generations. So I guess if you think about all the difficult things that you've been through in your life and what you have survived, you have the capacity to survive almost anything. You've survived some really tough stuff in your life, and so your ability to do that is strong. Now, sometimes we can still doubt ourselves a little, but know that you have been strong and you are strong. And regardless of what happens, you have the capacity to get through this. So now we're going to go into the fifth layer of the aura. So this one's about the master copy of the physical body. So I guess if you think about, when you photocopy something, and if the one you're photocopying off isn't great, it's like the copies become worse and worse. So it's like when the master copy in our energy field isn't correct, it's like our body doesn't repair well. So leaking energy here. Age 36. 43. 48. Okay. Now we're going to go into layer 6 of the aura. So layer 6 is about emotions and spiritual communication. Again, stagnant energy stuck in the aura. And some emotions stuck there as well. All right, feeling offended. All right, so who offends you? Righty. So now we're going to go into the sacral chakra. And an oil comes up, citrus bliss. Citrus bliss is very uplifting, beautiful. It has like wild orange, lemon, grapefruit, mandarin, bergamot, tangerine, clementine, and vanilla. So a lot of different citrus. So you might use this when you feel a bit discouraged. So citrus bliss acts as a powerful fire starter. It returns motivation and drive when lacking. These oils are wonderful for addressing lethargy, discouragement. Oh, it's the sound gone again. Margaret's saying citrus bliss is beautiful with some peppermint. Yeah, that would be. All right, so these oils are wonderful for addressing lethargy, discouragement, despondency, or a low will to live. So when the soul has lost its connection to the magic in life, this blend helps restore the spark. All right, so we're just asking if the sound's difficult. Apparently on YouTube you can hear, so maybe join the YouTube version. Oh, Elizabeth says she has sound. Okay. All right, I honour my body and treat myself respectfully. So sometimes we haven't treated ourselves respectfully, especially we were talking earlier about when we were trying to make other people happy or love us. So then we tend not to honour ourselves. We tend to honour other people and put other people above ourselves. So jumping back into the crown chakra. All right, I am a success even when things around me get tough. All right, so Celtic weave. So it's like your energy keeps weaving in and out all around your body and repairing. So is there part of your body that's not repairing well? Back of the right calf. somewhere else that's not repairing. All right, so feeling tired. Okay. So your calf's tired or you're tired? Because your calves can relate to your adrenal glands. All right, so the value of honesty. All right, I choose my thoughts carefully. All right, so Elizabeth, you, the daughter, so being mum's daughter. Feeling weak. Okay, says Elizabeth. Elizabeth Jones. Feeling like you can't change. And some families do get very stuck, don't they? They get stuck in patterns. All right, age 6. Age 12. 20. 33. Okay, so Elizabeth Tracassi says, me too, feeling like my family can't change too. Yes, some families have very stuck patterns and they're very almost dogmatic or fixed in the way that they see things. And it's like we're here to help change the pattern. And our kids did come to help too, but they can also be stuck in the same pattern. So it's like we all have to help each other to get through this pattern. So not having to hide the real you. All right, so that one goes back to age 16. All right, so can you make peace with the 16-year-old within you? Maybe she did things that weren't always of her highest good, or maybe she didn't know how to handle things. So it's like making peace with our inner people. Right, age 8. And age 43. All right. All right, so affected by unforgiveness. All right, so what do we need to forgive? So forgiveness is a very powerful thing. We just had an advanced energy works last week, and I think forgiveness, often when you dive into that, it's not quick. It's like there are many layers to it and aspects and times in our life where there are things that have got stuck in our body or our mind or energy field that have to be released. So forgiveness is the most powerful thing, but it's not the easiest. All right, so forgiving others. So forgiving a religious leader. Of course, these people are human too, and many of them make mistakes. So a male religious leader. Okay. So that also means then we might struggle to forgive ourselves when we make mistakes. All right, age 8 again. Unidentified, unresolved fears. So what did you fear then? So you could use forgive oil to help release things, and especially wherever you feel like they're stuck in your body. Stuck in your foot. All right, so your feet can be about being obligated to others. The idea of shooting yourself in the foot. So I guess allowing things to be released from the feet. So focus on moving towards your dreams. Imagine that there are actual steps that you can take towards your success. Give yourself permission to be successful. Now take the steps forward. Every time you take a step, stop and breathe. Become aware how much it is easier to succeed at that step than the previous one. Feel success, then move forward. And this is from Ina Siegel. She said, success can relate to well-being, work, family, love, money, etc. So sometimes we're dragging our feet, isn't it? Because we're not doing what we feel we want to do. All right, so now we're going to talk about the bladder meridian. So the bladder meridian is one of the longest meridians in the body. So it actually starts in the corner of your eye, and you actually have to get wet to touch bladder 1. And for some people, there's quite a lump there. And it goes over your head, and then there's 2 tracks down your spine, and then down the back of your leg all the way to your pinky toe. So you can imagine, like, your sacrospinalis muscle, which holds your back up, can be affected. So then, it's like hard to back yourself, hard to hold yourself up straight. So running on adrenaline can lead to feeling cold and tired. So this also affects muscles in your lower leg. So like there's tibialis anterior and there's peroneus. So what are you feeling peed off about? And here you might use peppermint oil to put on the problem, or you might also use peppermint to just give you a little break from the problem. All right, peppermint can assist individuals in regaining the strength needed to face their emotional reality. So you don't want to use peppermint as an escape from your problems. You might use it temporarily to sort of take a breather and then go back into the fight. So it might help you have the strength to fight the emotional pain. So if you have a look on the bladder meridian, so bladder 57 is like in the middle of your calf. So you could rub that spot with some peppermint oil. And also like at the top of the back of your head, you could put some there as well. All right, so the 10th chakra. All right, I think through every action and its consequence. All right, something in your neck. So C5 is the sugar circuit. So sometimes when we're stressed, we want to eat sugar. So it could affect your throat. You could have a sore throat or a congested throat. So we're just going to plug in an adjustment. And C7, so C7 is about feeling tired, uninspired, drained, emotionally wound up, mentally unclear, mobilized by negativity, lack, and fear of the future. So feeling numb and disconnected from my own truth and sense of power. So if physically you could have thyroid, colds, shoulder pain, frozen shoulder or elbow, all connected to C7. All right, so I know what's important to me. I take action on what's important to me. I no longer hesitate to take action. It's okay if other people are critical. It's okay for me to move forward anyway. And of course, we know if we keep on moving forward, that other people become empowered to do the same. So keep going, don't stop. All right. Well, thank you for those who are on the call today, and thank you for your patience with my technical difficulties. And hope that you may have a day that's peaceful and that you can keep dry out of the rain. Okay. Thank you. See you. Thank you, Margaret.